First of all, I'd like to thank my friends and family for coming today to support me in this presentation. How many of you have heard the saying, almost doesn't count?
Yes.
Everybody? Okay. Well, in the criminal justice system, almost does count. I'm a criminal justice major at Park University, and today I'm going to talk to you about crimes of attempt and the law of attempt. And the reason why this may be of interest to you is because many people do not understand the various aspects of the law. So the purpose of today's discussion is to give you a brief overview and education on the law of criminal attempt. We will discuss 4 major aspects of crimes of attempt in the law: elements of an attempt crime, other types of incomplete crimes, also known as in-show offenses, and the historical roots in common law, and finally, current laws in modern society. So first, let's take a look at elements of an attempt crime. What is necessary to establish attempt? Well, according to Joel Samaha, author of the textbook Criminal Law, you need the mens rea and the actus reus. Now, what do these terms mean? By definition, mens rea is a Latin term for criminal intent, and actus reus is a Latin term for criminal action. There is no crime without the actus reus, and in the case of attempt, an incomplete actus reus plus criminal intent equals an attempt crime. So, if you put your gun in your purse the night before to kill somebody, that does not rise to the level of attempt. You need more than mere intent to establish criminal attempt. Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes famously said, "There is no crime in a man planning to commit a murder the day after tomorrow." So now that we understand the elements of an attempt crime, let's take a look at 2 other types of incomplete crimes, also known as in-show offenses: solicitation and conspiracy. According to Larry Alexander and Kimberly Kessler, authors of the Journal of Criminology and Criminal Law, solicitation is when one person asks another person to commit a crime. The crime doesn't have to actually occur. As soon as you ask someone to commit a crime for you, the act of solicitation or crime of solicitation is complete. Conspiracy, on the other hand, is when 2 or more people agree to commit a crime, and one person takes actions towards completing that crime. So those are the differences between solicitation and conspiracy and attempt. Now let's take a look at the historical roots in common law. According to Joel Samaha, as early as the 1300s, early English common law courts took the perspective of philosopher Henry Brockton, which is, if no harm met the intended victim, then no crime occurred. So basically, if you took out a gun, aimed it at someone, shot it and missed, you would get off scot-free. So someone could go around doing this because they were a bad shot and never go to jail. So we can obviously see the problem with that. But by the 1500s, common law courts started to align with one of Plato's maxims, which is, if one is intent on slaying another and only wounds him, that person should be regarded as a murderer. So by the 1700s, common law courts had attempt laws on the books. And this was a result of a case, Rex v. Schofield in 1784, where a servant lit a candle and left it unattended with the intent to burn his master's house down. Now, he wasn't successful. However, the court found that intent can make any act innocent in and of itself a crime. So the lighting of a candle is innocent in and of itself. However, it is the intent behind it that makes it a crime. Furthermore, the court found that completion of a crime is not necessary to constitute criminality. So just because he was not successful in completely burning the house down, he has still committed a criminal act, and in this case, attempted murder. Arson. So we can see departure from the common law, and Joel Samaha attributes this to concern for public safety and to nullify dangerous persons in our society. So now let's take a look at current attempt laws in modern society. The Model Penal Code, or the MPC, has 2 elements to establish criminal attempt. They are substantial steps to complete the crime and those steps must strongly corroborate the actor's criminal purpose. Now, what are substantial steps? Well, to name a few, the MPC lists lying in wait, enticing a victim, or having materials in your possession that can only be used for a criminal purpose. Now, Missouri recognizes the MPC's widely used substantial steps test, and according to statute 564.011, anyone who attempts a felony commits a felonious crime. So if you attempt to commit any felony and you're not successful, you will still be charged with a felony crime, with the exception of a Class D felony. So Missouri has taken the position that if anyone is intent on committing a crime, that they should be punished as such, with the courts recognizing that the crime was not committed, so they would be punished to a lesser degree. However, attempt laws are in our society to neutralize dangerous persons. So in conclusion, let's just take a review of the 4 aspects of criminal attempt and the law that we've discussed. Elements of an attempt crime: we know we need the mens rea or criminal intent plus the incomplete actus reus or criminal action in order for the crime to rise to the level of attempt. Types of incomplete crimes, also known as in-show offenses, besides attempt, solicitation, and conspiracy. Historical roots in common law. We know that early English common law struggled with criminal attempt laws on the books. Current attempt law in modern society, we know that the Model Penal Code, or the MPC, gives us substantial steps test in order to establish attempt. So I hope this discussion gives you all some insights on crimes and laws of attempt and how they work in our society and criminal justice system. Thank you.